Hello, fools. How are you doing today? Hello, Tetherbell. Bell. How you doing, man? You know, admittedly, sometimes I kind of wish there was like a sink next to my like my room, or not even my room, but like next to my setup, so that way I can like eat and live stream at the same time, so I can wash my hands in that sink and dry them and then continue. You know. Have I heard about the LA fire tragedy? I have, and yeah, it's pretty disturbing. I don't know what else I can really say. Being unemployed sucks, but one positive about it is that I've pretty much been using the time to get back in shape and also train a lot of BJJ and judo. However, the thing I like about my jujitsu gym is that it's not like a regular one. It's less jujitsu and more so submission wrestling, which is far cooler and far more dope in my opinion. And my coach is really good too. In case you're wondering what the difference is, if you've ever watched MMA, you probably can tell what the difference is. The main difference between jiu-jitsu and like submission wrestling is that jiu-jitsu is like all guard play and fighting off from the back on the ground, whereas submission wrestling is emphasizing staying on top, going for takedowns, position over submission, that kind of thing. There's definitely a lot of intertwining between the two, but I think submission wrestling is just better. It's a lot harder to deal with a guy who's just smothering you on top and constantly changing from dominant position to dominant position, as opposed to a guy who just plays the jiu-jitsu game from the bottom, you know? Also, judo comes in handy. Johnny Reman. Trump's goons are blaming DEI for the LA fire disaster. I mean, because Trump is fucking like a moron, right? And that, like, the whole thing with Trump is that it's literally like a cult of personality at this point, right? My door froze shut on my way to work on a Thursday morning. Lamal fucking condensation. Dude, I'm telling you, winter is just fucking trash, dude. Like, anyone who tries to argue that winter is, like, the best season is... They either live in, like, Texas, where winter is not a big deal. Well, even now... Well, nowadays, that's not even true anymore, due to, like, climate change and shit. Because, like... You know, I've seen, like, now Texas is getting winter storms and shit, which never happened, right? But, like, if you've never dealt with winter being horrible, then yeah, of course you would say that, but, like, any fucking normal human being would would be smart and actually shit on winter, like, the season it's supposed to be shat on, right? The only positive I will give winter, and this is like the only thing I will praise winter for, is that it kills off the bugs. That is a genuine positive, and I'm not going to take that away from winter. But like, literally everything else about winter is dog shit. Like, not even debatable. It's one of the reasons why September is like one of my least favorite months, because when September comes around, that's when oh no, another winter season to deal with. Ugh. That's part of the reason why February is one of my favorite months, though, because not only is my birthday in February, February is like, first off, winter gets toned down a lot, and second, that's like the sign of you're almost done with this trash ass season. Just got to get through February and like early March, and boom, you have March, late March, April, May, June, July, August. Beautiful months. Me, whose birthday is on September. But yeah, seeing Texas right now, and the fact that they're dealing, it's not just snow. What I've seen is that Texas is dealing with like a literal snowstorm. Like, it's not just regular snow either. It's like, it's very disturbing to me, because that just never happened before in like history. Yes, anti-war Trump who wants to invade the Panama Canal, Greenland, Canada, and help Israel. Yeah. But Trump managed to gaslight everyone into thinking he was like anti-war somehow. What are your thoughts on Trump wanting to take over Canada? Here's something that people don't seem to understand, and they don't really seem to care to understand. But the simple fact of the matter is that America already owns Canada. You know, it already owns Canada, and it already owns Mexico. You know, I always talk about how deep the American empire like is in the world, you know, and I always talk about how deep the American world system really is. But Canada and Mexico are definitely like huge examples of that, because these are countries whose entire foreign policy and entire economic structure is further subordination to American trade and economic agreements, and it's not even close, right? That was like a huge part of NAFTA. And with a lot of businesses that have been opened up in recent times, they literally have giant headquarters in Canada and in Mexico for a reason, right? Yeah, the America already owns both Canada and Mexico. There's like a very thin layer of sovereignty that both Canada and Mexico have, but it's not real power at all. Mexico is owned by the cartels. Not really, nah. America still owns Mexico. There's like the cartels have like a thin layer of sovereignty over Mexico, but not really. Which is why it is especially asinine to me that invasion of Mexico is an idea that's being taken more and more seriously by the American political establishment. Especially, mostly on the Republican side. I don't really think there's any Democrats out there saying that we shouldn't invade Mexico because, I mean, it's just such a stupid idea. But give it like a few months, if this idea keeps getting festered in the Republican side, there are gonna be some Democrats who are gonna be like, you know, maybe invading Mexico to stop those cartels, that would be pretty based. But yeah, I mean, like, it's just so stupid. Like, I don't know what else I can really say. The whole shit with Canada, to me, just kind of strikes me as even more, like, absurd. Because, like, even though I don't agree with it at all, a small part of me thinks, you know, maybe there's, like, maybe a small, very stupid part of me, right? Like, let's say if I had an IQ of, like, 40, a small part of me would understand why somebody would be like, you know what, maybe we should invade Mexico to stop those cartels, you know? That seems like a good idea, even though it's not. But, like, what exactly is the fucking, like, what exactly is the fucking, like logic for wanting to invade Canada? Like, I genuinely don't understand. You know? Like, invading Canada... First off, I just want to say for the record that invading Canada would not only be insane, even from, like, an American perspective, even if you just look at a Canadian perspective, the rise of Canadian nationalism would be so fucking high, it'd be insane, right? Throughout all of human history, there are two things, mostly modern history, but if we're talking about history, right? There are two things that have really hyped up nationalism, okay, of a group of people. The first thing is literacy, which I think is the biggest driving force of nationalism, is when people become, you know, literate and are able to read and write effectively. They end up building their own national identities as a result, right? And the second thing is literally war, right? The French and the English, they both gained their national identities from fighting each other for hundreds of years. America got its national identity from fighting the British Empire in a war. What else? Napoleon's invasions, literally all of them, with his tin pot dipshit dictatorship that was somewhat competent, but still. With his dictatorship, his invasions and his wars ended up building your modern European nationalism for a lot of countries, most notably Italy, right? Nowadays, with Russia invading Ukraine, the Ukrainian nationalism is now a thing. You know, like, nationalism is this thing that cannot be broken easily. The Canadians already have their own national identity, and when you invade them, I mean, like, come on, right? Also, yes, I see it in the chat. Dabby, or DabH dude. So, give a little backstory, off of my, you know, political rant, and I did hear about this, okay? I just want to preface this by saying that these are all allegations. Okay, so nothing is, well, some stuff actually has been confirmed from the Darkrai video, and we will react to that video because I'm actually interested in it. But Darkrai recently, Darkrai, if you guys don't know, he is the most notable Dabby critic, right? And believe it or not, Dabby, due to how much of a dipshit lolcow he is, he actually ended up having a lot of critics who went after him, right? Yeah, somebody mentioned in the chat, so might as well talk about it, right? But Dabby had a lot of critics that went after him, right? Like, a lot, okay? I was arguably the first notable one, I would say. I don't remember if anybody really came before me that actually ended up getting a lot of drama that was exposed or whatever. I was the first one in 2018 that really was the big on Dabby critic. But the real Dabby critic, the one that can really say was a complete thorn in the side of Dabby the whole way through, was not me, because I stopped in 2018, or 2018, 2019, I don't remember. It was a guy by the name of Darkray. Darkray, if you guys don't know who he is a guy who makes rant videos on the internet, and he made a very popular rant on Dabby like 5 years ago that got a lot of views and a lot of traction. And I think he made like 2 rants, right? Overall. And he got into a very, very big feud with Dabby as a result. I don't know. I don't really know what happened in that feud. I never paid attention to it. Whatever, right? However, there was a video they recently uploaded called "The Dab H Dude Allegations Are Insane." And, yeah, some of the allegations are pretty fucking wild. Now keep in mind, these are all allegations. I'm just reacting, I guess, to Darkray's video. But, yeah, it's pretty fucking wild, to say the least. Wait, Logan has allegations too? Are you serious? Like Super Mario Logan, really? Both Super Mario Logan and Dab H, dude. That's crazy. So yeah, let's just go into this and see what these allegations are. I've already watched the video, but this is for you guys, okay? While I eat some food. Alright, before I do that, you guys already know the deal. Okay? Somebody in the chat, tell me if the audio balancing is reasonable, okay? Alright? Thank you. And not just one person, like a lot of people, okay?
Video I made on Dab Dude was 4 years ago. He responded with his own video where he summoned the entire Avengers to
okay, testing 1 2 3
try to debunk me, and still failed. Like, I had like 200 subs back then.
Testing 1 2 3
I was going up against much larger channels like Dab and Mathdonimus, and I still won somehow. Pretty much anybody.
Testing 1 2 3 I'm not looking to see if it's loud. Is the audio balancing good? That's what matters. Like, if my voice, I don't want my voice to be too much loud compared to the video. You know, like, is it that's what I'm trying to say.
That mattered took my side, because what Dab did was weird. I think what this guy doesn't
Testing 1 2 3
realize is it doesn't really matter how many people he gets from his Discord server to try to debunk my video.
Testing 1 2 3 Alright, is the audio balancing good? Again, it's not about volume, it's about my voice compared to his thing. The video is louder than the voice. Is it louder by a significant margin? Or, like, do you need to, like, what I'm trying to say is, can you actually hear it, like, properly, right? I don't care. I'm just gonna make the video a little quieter. Fine, whatever. Alright, I made it a little bit quieter. Let me try again.
He's gonna fail because he's weird and stupid, and they're weird and stupid. Except
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
for you, Math. You're my little Pookie Bear, huh? The whole video basically ignores my criticisms, calling them
Testing, 1, 2, 3. One final time.
pointless.
Actually, speaking of
Hello,
which...
hello.
Oh no.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Aren't they like 12?
Alright, we're good, right? Everything's good? Alright, I'll take your guys' word for it. Because I swear, if it turns out to be shit, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. Alright, let me get my food too. God, where can I put my food? I'm gonna move my mic just so I have a more comfortable position. Alright, fools. Let's do this.
So the last video I made on DabDude was 4 years ago. He responded with his own video where he summoned the entire Avengers to try to debunk me, and still failed. Like, I had like 200 subs back then. I was going up against much larger channels like Dab and Mathdonimus, and I still won somehow. Pretty much anybody that mattered took my side, because what Dab did was weird. I think what this guy doesn't realize is it doesn't really matter how many people he gets from his Discord server to try to debunk my video. He's gonna fail because he's weird and stupid, and they're weird and stupid. Except for you, Math. You're my little Pookie Bear, huh? The whole video basically ignores my criticisms, calling them pointless.
Actually, speaking of which... Oh no. Aren't they like...
This is so fucking disgusting, by the way. Like, these are all, like, kid characters, so...
12?
It's the maniac! Take him away! Take him away!
I really hate how Darkrai didn't censor this shit, because some of this stuff, like, legitimately hurts my soul.
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing, not the real thing. You understand?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
Horrible!
Here's how the app.
Darkrai is streaming right now with a thumbnail as Dab as Trump. That is so fucking funny. Like, wait. Should we say hello? I'm tempted to just say hello to him while he's streaming. Ah, fuck it. Let's do it. I don't care. All right.
Bro, that was a close one.
He's playing.
I need to heal
he's
right
playing
now.
Fortnite.
I need to heal right now. I'm gonna die.
All right, everyone in the chat, just say hello.
I can't believe I clutched that.
Like, chat. Type it in the chat. I'm
gonna grab
trying
a
to see. I'm trying to see what I should type. LOL.
Want anything else?
Give me 1 sec. Let me like turn this off
You.
so I can think of what I should type. This is gonna be a quick just saying hello. Watching your This is from Mega Dupe's stream. We are all reacting to your Dabby allegation shit. Type that in the chat. I want to see his reaction would be. You guys know what to type, right? How come no one's fucking typing in the chat?
My balls kind of smell.
What do you mean? Okay. I'm gonna type it in my chat. You just copy and paste.
Oh, car. Yeah. Chicken got a whip. Yeah.
I don't know if I spelled allegations right, but just type that in. Oh, I think somebody's deleting it because technically
So I'm gonna kill this guy with the sword. Hold on. I think you should drop WH2 like a rock. Hey, Tim, let me tell you something. Fuck off! Fuck off, okay?
What? Alright, that's enough of that.
Oh shit, bro, I missed that completely.
I'm gonna wait to see if he responds. If he doesn't respond, then I'm gonna leave.
Your little pussy belongs to me.
What? This gameplay commentary is something else.
With all due respect, fuck off! Bruh, that's like my favorite clip of all time. If WH Dude wasn't like a fucking weirdo, he'd be so funny. I guess he is kind of funny. He is funny. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
Oh, I'm just eating my food. Delicious. I think he's too busy playing Fortnite. I don't know if he's even looking at the chat. I'll wait like an extra 2 minutes. And if he doesn't respond, I'll go back to reacting to his video. I'm not gonna lie, I'm also kind of using this as a break because I'm hungry and I'm eating my food. It's hard to react to a video when you're like eating.
I hear a chest. I hear a chest in the distance. I want some yummy loot. Oh, Squid Game! Squid Games! Squid Games!
I will say I disagree with profiting off a stream, Icy. I do disagree with Dark right here because he says that Dabby would be funny if he wasn't like weird. I don't think he's that funny. I just think he's kind of annoying.
That's the mask my bowl makes me wear.
Oh, this food is delicious, dog. I like cook this food. Somebody in the chat asked me who I was. I don't give a fuck.
I need a little bit of potion. I need some potion.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just eating my food right now, and bro, like, this food is so delicious.
Yo, speaking of potions, like, I watched Harry Potter recently, and like, Hermione drinks a potion and she becomes like a furry. Why did J.K. Rowling write that shit? I don't know why I'm thinking about that shit right now. That shit was so weird.
Is that
bro,
true,
you know
John?
there's people that go into that, like, scene.
Did I get Bojangles? Nah.
Y'all are sickos. Y'all make me sick.
I made my food myself. Ground beef with nice seasoning and some cheese. And I cooked it all up perfectly. And I cooked some tuna along with it. I have this nice little sauce. Oh my god. And I'm like eating my food slowly. I'm trying to savor all this.
Is this the battle bus? Is this the battle bus? Yeah. Alright, fucking nothing's happening, so we're gonna chill out and read chat, I guess. Until someone pulls up.
Now he's gonna read the chat. Okay, let's see what he says.
I'll answer some questions that I know you guys have been dying to know. Have been dying to know. Let me see.
It's delicious. Oh, this food is so good, man. Guys, this food is delicious.
Bro, I remember Megadupe was... that beef was so funny. Bro, I like Megadupe. Every time I make a dub video, he's in my comment section. He's a funny guy. I hope he's doing well.
Everyone in the chat, say I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm reacting to his shit right now. Life has never been better. Say that.
I should do a debate with Dub. Bro, I've been trying to do a debate with Dub, but I text him on Discord and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Darkrai, you're too powerful for me. Bro, me and Piku had a good idea, actually. We said, like, alright, I'll delete my dub videos. I'll take them off the internet. If dub gives me SML re-uploaded and I get the money from it. Or we can split it 50-50, Piku. I don't care. We'll sort that out when we get it. So, somebody clip that and send that to dub, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
Alright, I'm gonna type that in, and then I'm gonna go back to reacting to his shit.
Because I'm willing to trade horses with Dub, alright? It's a simple business interaction. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Shit got real. Enough clowning. Shit got real.
Alright, I'm gonna go react to this shit again. Oh shit, I need to turn on the fucking volume.
Come up with that yourself. Order in the court. Order in the court. WHU'd, you are hereby charged with jerking it to underage cartoon girls. How do you plead? Your Honor, who gives a shit? Like, who even cares? That's why he's the GOAT! That's why he's the GOAT! Which is half true. There was a lot of clutter in that video. I was just starting out. I still had my cartoon PNG avatar back then. But a lot of my criticisms were still valid and Dub just kind of brushed them away. People who have been watching my content should know who this guy is by now. But I'll give you a refresh.
I wonder if he said anything else. I'm just curious. Oh shit, that hurt my ears.
When we get it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Darkrai, you're
Oh, he said something? For real? What did he say? Fuck.
Mr. Beast? Alright, let me read my fucking chat. Let me read my chat for a second.
Let's see what he says, and then I'll leave. Just because I'm still eating. Like, I'm hungry, dog.
Imagine losing, bro. Quirky Quarella? I don't know how to pronounce that shit, sorry, but, fuck you.
Oh my god, this feels so good, man. I should just make this a fucking ASMR eating stream. Oh my god, this food is delicious.
Who's reacting to me right now? Oh, Megadupe is. Oh yeah, I saw that shit. Hi, Megadupe.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm just eating food. Just before I respond to you, or not respond, but react to your allegations video. What am I having, dude? I'm having ground beef with some delicious ass seasoning and some cheese.
Has Puddle of Pizza or Nostalgia Egg tried defending Dub yet? Yes, they most certainly have.
And I cooked it to perfection, so it is delicious right now.
Bro, I went into the Augie RFC Discord server. I saw Puddle of Pizza talking shit. And
Yeah, I know he said that. I know he did. Anyways, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like so hungry, dog. I won't even lie with y'all. The laser wave. Hey, how are you doing? I saw you from the Dark Ray chat. How are you doing, my friend? I'm not gonna lie, Laser Wave. One of the reasons why I was reacting to Dark Ray's stream a bit was because I'm hungry. And I want to eat food before I react to this video that Dark Ray has made. You vaguely remember me? Well, that's pretty cool, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. Bro, this food is so fucking good, dude. Like, I'd rather eat. Not gonna lie. I would eat all day and not react to this shit. This is the status of my live streams, bro. The status of my live streams is literally... The status of my live streams is literally that I will just eat fucking... Or, no, wait. Why can't I think? The status of my live streams is that I just, like, do some bullshit that I feel like doing. And part of it is literally, like, I would just eat food even when the chat wants to talk about shit. And they'll just have to deal with it, you know? Megadupe's flashback to Dab H Dude in 2018. So nostalgic. I remember the Ben the Looney stream. That was probably like one of my only old streams that got re-uploaded. I love how you got Dab to admit to being alt-right. It's genuinely funny to me to this day how Dabby was like an open racist against like black people when he was like black himself, and he still has that racism too. Like, have you seen his profile picture? It's literally like his profile picture is literally like a whitewashed version of himself as like his avatar, you know? And it's like, why? Like, it's just kind of asinine, you know? Yeah, that's another thing, too. Like, this guy claims to be, like, this, like, devout Christian or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that, right? Like, I'm not trying to shit on that. But, like, you're a devout Christian, but you're going around fucking retweeting like lolicon and shit. Like like how is that anything? Like, what exactly in Christianity tells you to do stuff like that, you know? Oh my god, this food is so good. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Tuna, ground beef, and rice. That's all what a real man needs, you know? He just needs those 3 things. And the ability to submission wrestle every single day, like what I do. And when he has those 3 things, he's happy. You add a woman to the mix, and now that right there is a perfect ass life, man. He made this extremely melodramatic video responding to some random 13-year-old he was feuding with. Yeah, Night Miner. I remember that shit. Anyways, people. I'm almost finished eating. So I'm about to respond to this video. Or not respond because I don't disagree with anything in it. I just want to show you guys this video. Oh, dude, this food. This food is so good. This food is so good. Oh, it's about to be finished. That's sad. Get close to the mic. This should be funny. Well, before this video, the only thing I knew that Dabby did for sure was that I know that he went online and was retweeting Lolicon shit. Which is already, like, inexcusable for me. It's genuine, yeah, exactly. It's genuinely, it's honestly, like, very fascinating to me how, like, how people like Dabby, Darkrai is going off on Dab for being alt-right to his fans. I'm fucking dying. Wait, what? I want to hear this. I'm not gonna lie, I do want to hear this shit.
Oh, what a funny character, that guy. If you're like your child fan, like to your child fan base, and he's like, well, TV does that anyway, so it's okay for me to do it. Like, what?
It was a little back. Okay.
Videos about freaking Super Mario Logan. You think any of your fans know what like the fucking alt-right is?
Ah, here it is.
So stupid. And then like in the flaming debate, they're like, why do you bring up random politics in front of your like your child fan, like to your child fan base? And he's like, well, TV does that anyway, so it's okay for me to do it. Like, what?
Okay, so that's what he was saying. All right, whatever. I can't believe your Dab drama was 7 years ago. Yeah, I can't believe it either, man. Do you guys agree that that was probably like the most significant YouTube drama I've ever had on the internet? I don't think there was another bit of drama that came close to that one. That one debate with you and Dab is my favorite video on the internet. It's so funny to me how Darkrai right now is saying that he's trying to get a debate with Dabby now, but Dabby's like refusing to do it for some reason. Which is so funny because Like, keep in mind, when I had my first debate with Dabby, like, all I did was I went on Discord and I messaged him and I said, your video on Chili was fucking stupid, you know? And I have issues with it. Do you want to get into, like, a call or something? And to hash it out, I guess. And he did. You know, it's just kind of weird to me how he's, like, ducking debates now. This is a Christian server. No, but it's like, why is he ducking debates now? Like, I don't understand. Like, he had a debate with me. He had a debate with fucking Nightminer, I think, at one point. He had a debate with Flamey Cat. Like, why is he, like, just ducking debates with people now? I don't get it. God, me feuding with Dabby, like, in some ways, it really was me feuding with like the entire like SML reviewing community in a way, because there were guys like fucking Math Dominus who had literally like Math literally had nothing to do with that feud, and he like interjected himself into it for no fucking reason and became a target from my fan base as a result, right? I think at one point I did have a nickname for Math Dominus too. I think I called him something like Math or some shit. It never really stuck though, because Math never really cared about any of the nicknames I gave him. Nah, Dabby is like a full-on alt-righter. Like, he's just a straight-up, like, white nationalist, at the very least. At least from what I've seen on his Twitter back in the day, you know, and from what I've seen just in his videos alone, and anytime he talked about politics, like, the guy was clearly a white nationalist, right? Which is really funny to me because he's black, right? Like, this guy is black, but he's, like, racist towards other black people. I don't get it. Do you guys remember that fucking debate I had with him? When he was talking about how, like, black women are icky and he would never go out with a black woman or some shit? The proto-groiper. Uncle Ruckus type bullshit. I mean, let's be real here. If Dabby was white, he'd be a full-on white nationalist. Like, literally, the only thing that's stopping him from just saying, like, blatant white nationalist, neo-Nazi, like, propaganda is the fact that he's black. Because he knows that if that propaganda ever took place in real life, he'd literally be, like, one of the first people in the death camps, right? Yeah. Was it true Uncle Ruckus, he only wanted whites and Asian? Yeah, that is true. Do you guys remember when he made that, like, Chris Chan, like, post on Twitter or whatever, where he said that in order to date a girl, she needs to fit in my moronic fucking standards or whatever. And one of his standards is literally like the girl has to be white and Asian, white or Asian or some shit. Which, by the way, I gotta say this right now, if you ever find yourself as a grown man making a requirements list like that, then like that alone should be a giant fucking, like, you need to reevaluate how pathetic your life is, because this is beyond fucking sad, right? Anyways, I finished my food. I do have dessert in the refrigerator that I made. The dessert is delicious. A part of me really wants to go get that dessert and eat it, but I also feel like I can't be too much of a douche to you guys and not respond to this shit. So I'll do a compromise where I'll react to this video, but halfway through, I'm gonna go get my dessert, okay? Whether you guys, if you guys don't like that compromise, deal with it. This is my stream. and I mega dupe TV. So yeah, that's all the reasoning I need. Do you guys understand? Okay, good. Fools. Remember, this chat of mine is not a democracy. It's a dictatorship, okay? And I'm a dictator, and I'm happy to be one, okay? The last time I live streamed, I was literally like putting people on timeout at the end of it just to have a cheap laugh. And everyone thought it was funny too. So, you know what? We all win. All right, let's respond to this shit.
Pressure if you're new.
Okay, Master Shake. Oh, that's funny.
He's famous for reacting to Super Mario Logan videos, basically unedited. What I said in that video basically came to pass. His channel plateaued. He still gets okay views on his SML videos. He's not really losing a lot of viewership, but he's not gaining a lot either. His channel's kind of just stagnated. I mean, I guess when you have such stellar commentary as great and that was funny, people will get bored of watching you. I guess that's just how it is. Anyway, that's pretty much who he is, but if you only...
SML is shit now. Like, who cares about SML? His views has been down since Nintendo sued them. Honestly, the thing about SML is that, in retrospect, his videos were always, like, shit. Like, let's just be honest with ourselves, right? I mean, I guess, like, SML's videos had, like, more charm, I think, back in the day. I would say that. But it's not like the videos were good quality entertainment or whatever. It's just not. It was literally just nonsense at the end of the day, right? Some guy is impersonating me in the chat.
Just made bad YouTube content, I wouldn't be talking about him today.
It's my sexual attraction to minors.
I don't remember if Darkrai censored the lolicon shit in this, and if he didn't, then that's a pretty big L on your part, Darkrai. I'm not gonna lie, because I actually care about my eyes a little bit, man.
This is major. Can't even play hopscotch without popping a rager.
That bitch dude notoriously enjoys lolly pornography, or lolicon, which is to say he enjoys drawings of underage cartoon girls in a pornographic nature.
Ew.
You know, I already...
And again, it's funny because this guy, like pretends to be like this hardcore Christian on the internet. You know? And again, there's nothing wrong with being like a devout Christian or whatever. Like, I'm never gonna be like one of those fucking morons who tries to ridicule someone for that or whatever, right? But like, you can't sit there and talk about yourself being like a devout Christian, but you go online and you fucking retweet lolicon. Like, what? Like,
accused WH Dude of liking lolly in my last video. I showed the examples, but that was 4 years ago. People can change. That's what I've been told by his friends. They're all like, he's changed. Except not really, he still likes lolly.
I'm pretty sure that's a child as well. Yeah, that's definitely a fucking child.
Yeah, that's is that Gwen from Ben 10, dude? Oh, dude, that's so painful.
Okay. Make sure no one walks in. Yeah, make sure no one walks in because you know what I'm gonna be looking at. I googled it. The age was 16 years old. So yeah. Yeah, this is.
Bro, why are there so many people on the internet who are like obsessed with Jenny XJ9, I think her name was, from My Life as a Teenage Robot? Like, I don't understand. You know? Like, first off, I just want to say for the record, a little side tangent, that show is so fucking overrated, bro. I tried watching it like a year ago to see if it was like worth the hype, and it's just so boring. Like, nothing of interest happens in any of the episodes. And the characters are, I mean, they're not horrible, but they're not really that interesting either. I mean, I guess the only like cool thing about the show is just seeing like Jenny's the different amounts of weapons that she has, because I genuinely think that was pretty cool and interesting. Like how in one episode she could literally have like fucking 400 bazookas coming out of her back or whatever, right? I mean, that's fine, but other than that, I think the show is just really fucking boring. Like, if the show was more like that, it probably would have been fine for me. But as of right now, like, I don't understand why a lot of people talk about that show positively. I remember Robot Boy. That was Cartoon Network's version of My Life as a Teenage Robot. Bro, I don't remember that show at all, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I might have, see, me personally, I think there's a very, very big difference between, like, watching something as a kid and watching it as an adult, because you don't really see how shitty a cartoon is until you watch it as an adult. You guys already know my opinion of Billy and Mandy. That show was just so fucking boring and annoying to me. Like, it's very fucking unwatchable to me, like, as a grown man, right? Like, even though I liked it as a kid, right? Fairly Odd Parents is another show that I just cannot stand now, even though I used to like it as a kid. Danny Phantom is another one, too. Like, Danny Phantom is a show that as a kid, I thought was, like, the most epic shit ever, but now, like, rewatching it, it's just so, like, bad. Like, I felt that way about Teen Titans too, but my opinion on Teen Titans actually, like, has become a little bit more positive in recent years. See, the Teen Titans, I could make an entire video talking about my story with Teen Titans in a way. Teen Titans was a show that, as a kid, I thought was a masterpiece, but then in, like, mid to like late teenage years, I thought the show was just really fucking lame and shit. But then now I rewatch it and I'm like, okay, it's not a masterpiece, but you know what? It's not that bad. It's okay, you know. It's something I could watch, you know. So it's like I have like an interesting story with Teen Titans regarding that. Wait, what the fuck was I talking about? Why am I talking about Teen Titans? I was reacting to this video and then I got onto this fucking tangent. Gwen from Gwen 10, yeah. Yeah, that's why, because he was like thirsting over underage cartoon characters. Okay, I remember now.
It's really bad because everyone always says, oh no, he did this 3 years ago. He's not like this anymore. This shit's from April.
This is new stuff?
Yeah, this is from March. April.
Oh, that's crazy.
This one's from April.
That's like...
So yeah, I'm gonna...
Teen Titans show was a good show though. Not really, nah. The only thing I like about Teen Titans Go is the episodes where they like troll the old fan base of the show by like making fun of them. That's when the show was at its like peak in terms of humor for me, at least from the episodes I've seen. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and pretend that the show is any good because it's not really a good show. For Fairly Odd Parents, I think the TV movies are pre-poof are the best episodes. For me, it's season 1. Like, that's when the show was at its best in, like, the first season. But even then, it wasn't really good in the first season, nah. I mean, like, Fairly Odd Parents just fucking sucks. Like, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's respond to this shit.
Put this in the video. This one's from fucking May 2nd, the same month. Hello.
What?
What you mean,
no,
what?
I'm still here. I'm still here.
What do you mean, what? What are you having trouble understanding? It still looks, I don't know, it still looks like a kid, but they just gave him a fat ass. Like, it feels fucking wrong to look at.
What?
Yeah, like Gwen from Ben 10. Like, come on, dude. Like, if you ever watch Ben 10, I mean, Gwen is, like, she's literally a fucking child in the show. Like, there's no debate about that at all.
What?
What you mean, what?
Maybe I shouldn't like art.
That's not the fucking point. What do you mean you shouldn't like art? I'm saying you shouldn't like art of underage fictional characters. Like, drawn in fucking positions like this.
This, to me, was, like, personally, like an actual mistake of, oh, I genuinely didn't know.
I mean, yeah, I'd give you the benefit of the doubt, but yeah.
Wait, you don't know that Gwen from Ben 10 is, like, a child? I call bullshit on that. That's weird. I love Ben 10, but people love, like, sexualized Gwen. It's fucking weird and gross. I mean, there's a canon adult version, but still, why? Yeah, that's the thing. If you're gonna thirst over Gwen, why not, why not do it over the actual adult, you know, version of Gwen that was canonical in the show? Like, it would still be fucking weird and, like, creepy, but at least in that case, I can't really call you, like, a pedophile, you know? Dab should like Rule 34 pics of the grandpa of the grandpa of the show instead. Wait, what? What grandpa? Oh, Grandpa Max? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Grandpa Max was a fucking absolute unit of an old man, dude. Like, that guy, like, keep in mind, I've rewatched some episodes of that show, like the original Ben 10. I'm not talking about Alien Force or Ultimate Alien, whatever. I'm talking about the one that came out in 2005, right? Just for, like, nostalgia and whatever. The show kind of sucks. I mean, it's not really that good. But I will say, bro, Grandpa Max, bro, like, that guy was doing some shit in that show that an old man should not be fucking doing. You know? Like, Grandpa Max feels like one of those guys to me where it's like, I would not want to get into a fight with him because I feel like he would probably fuck me up. Even though I train in, like, fucking multiple different martial arts. He just seemed like such a fucking absolute unit of an old man. It was crazy. I actually like Grandpa Max. He was a pretty cool character, honestly. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't mind Ben that much either, Ben or Gwen. I thought they were fine. I guess they were just kind of boring, but... Can Grandpa Max beat Goku, though? But it's funny because Grandpa Max might have actually been, like, my favorite character in that show. Because it wasn't just that he was, like, an absolute unit of, like, an old man doing some really insane shit for that show. He was also just fucking wise, and, like, the stuff he said was just cool. Like, I liked it. I'll be honest with you, dude. I think Teen Titans was awesome because when it came to good action, I think Teen Titans really did it for me. You could say that about any other action show. That's fine. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna be like, I'm not like one of those clowns on the internet who says, this guy likes, I might make jokes about it, but I'm not gonna unironically say, this guy likes a show that I like, therefore, or that I hate, therefore he sucks or whatever, you know? At the end of the day, like, my standards are, if you have a show that you, like, think is good, you should be able to, like, explain your reasoning why you think it's good. However, if you simply say, I like a show, then at that point, it's literally just your opinion, and I'm not going to really comment on that in any way, shape, or form. And yes, there's a difference, by the way. There's a difference between saying, I like something versus this thing is good, you know? Like, you just cannot, like, it's not the same thing. A lot of people treat it like it's the same thing, but it's really not. Like, when you say, I like something, that is just your opinion. Like, you could literally say, I like dog shit, you know? Like, yeah, you're fucking insane and crazy, but at the end of the day, it's just your opinion, right? But if you say something like dog shit is good, you're gonna have to actually explain why you think dog shit is good, like, you know? He made a joke when Cody was crying. Joseph videoed it. The YouTube profile picture is Dab's old profile picture, and the title said, I cry for attention. I don't know what that is referring to. Maybe I shouldn't like art. Yeah, true. Grandpa Max, no diff the anime universe. I enjoy OG Ben 10 and Alien Force, but the rest, eh. Teen Titans is a classic, but it's a tad bit overrated. It's nowhere near the level of The Edge and Courage, in my opinion. 100% agree. It's not even, like, the best, like, action show. Like, shows like Justice League, Dragon Ball Z, and yes, I know I shit on anime a lot, but that doesn't mean that I would shit on something like DBZ, because I still like DBZ. But shows like DBZ, Justice League, Batman the Animated Series, Spectacular Spider-Man, Samurai Jack, Static Shock, like, there's a lot of fucking hero cartoons that I think are just way better than Teen Titans to me, that have a lot more replay value to as well, you know, or rewatch value. Batman Beyond, bro, I don't remember anything about Batman Beyond, but if there's one thing I really like about that show, it's its fucking theme song. That show has one of the best fucking intros to any cartoon ever, and it's like not even close. Oh yeah, and Megas XLR too. Like, that's another cartoon that I completely forgot about. Megas XLR has the best fucking theme song of any cartoon for me. Like, the absolute best. SML roasted Dab by putting his profile pic as Cody's YouTube profile picture, and the video said, "I cried for attention," which made Dab see that. That's funny. Superhero Static Shock. Bum, bum, bum. Superhero Static Shock. All right, let's respond to this. Or not respond, but let's react to this.
It's not my life as a fucking pensioner robot. It's my life as a teenage robot.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely understand your point of view.
Keep in mind, guys, like, Dabby, like, his age, I'm pretty sure he's older than me, right? Not by much, but he's still older than me. And I'm 25, okay? So, like, keep that in mind when we keep, you know, responding to this shit, right? He's 25? Okay. He's 25 like I am, but he's like, I'm pretty sure he's on the verge of going to 26, so.
Completely honest.
I'm glad to hear that.
For more on that, I would go watch the Ghost Nuts video. Link in the description. Dub, you should let me follow your not safe for work account. I swear I won't jump you, bro. It's clear that Dub has a severe porn addiction. He's a mentally unstable loner with trust issues, according to his friends.
Well, great. Dab mentioned that he's depressed again. Oh no, fucking hell. And I get that depression is complex, but what the fuck is tell people that you're depressed gonna do? What is it this time? What even caused it? I don't know. In his newest stream, he felt the need to say he was depressed.
WH is a failed YouTuber with a porn addiction. Everyone, including his friends, agree he's sad and needs help. That's all there really is to him. Or is it? Shocking new information has been discovered about WH. For context, we're gonna have to take you back to 2018, as well as to a young girl named Dill Pepper.
I made a look, here's my cameo in this video. Guys, I made a cameo in this video. You're about to see it.
And on your gun.
Who's that in the top left corner? Do you guys know who that is? 2018 indeed. Oh, I can't believe that was fucking 7 years ago at this point.
Fuck off!
Don't you trust anyone.
I'm not in the mood.
What the fuck? Ah, stupid ad.
Told me she was 18.
Dabby's fuck off moment is fuck off clip is like his most infamous clip. It's like his shut that goddamn thing off Christian moment. Yeah, it's become a meme. Dude, bring back the Darth Vader avatar. No, why? I don't even know, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if I still have the image for it. I'm not even gonna lie with you on that. And I'm not gonna waste my 2 hours of my life, if that, making another one. Because I remember the first one actually did take some time to make, because I had to proportion the face into Darth Vader's thing properly, and yeah, it was just a waste of time. Wasn't Dab one of the first victims of the mega dupe curse? Yeah.
So it all started when 19-year-old WH started dating his 17-year-old fan, Dill Pepper. Now you might be saying, Darkray, isn't it kind of irresponsible to e-date a fan that you never met in person and have no verification of their age? What would unfold might be the most pathetic sequences of events that I've ever witnessed. So it begins when this kid named Night Miner, who was an actual 12-year-old, kept bullying Dub about dating a 17-year-old girl fan.
It's funny because Night Miner is probably 20 now. 21, 20. Night Miner. I remember that kid. I wonder how he's doing. I hope he's doing fine. The really funny thing is that if I remember correctly, I actually did have like a feud with Night Miner at one point, but it wasn't like, the reason why that happened wasn't even because of me, right? Like, the reason why was because he made a video, like, completely unprovoked, shitting on one of my videos. I don't remember which one it was, right? But he made, like, a video shitting on one of my videos. And I wasn't going to respond. I wasn't going to do anything to that video because the guy was literally, like, 12, and I didn't want to waste my time with it. But, like, one of my fans, I don't remember who it was, but one of my fans, like, sent his, like, sent a bunch of, like, people to, shit on his video and troll his video, basically. Again, I don't remember who it was. It's been fucking forever, right? And Night Miner ended up getting, like, a lot of hate from my fans as a result. Keep in mind, I never told any of them to do it, okay? I never went out of my way and be like, go harass this kid or go troll this kid or whatever. This guy is just a kid. He makes a shitty video. Who gives a fuck, right? I'm not going to waste my time beefing with a kid, right? And I was like 19 or 18 at the time. I don't remember, right? But, yeah, like, a lot of my fans went and attacked him. And Night Miner, out of nowhere, if I remember correctly, comes to me and he's like, your fans are attacking me. I want to debate, like, now, you know? And he says this, and I'm like, wait, so you want to debate with me about this shit? Are you serious? I didn't send any of my fans to attack you, right? Like, I can understand why you would think that, but, like, trust me when I say I did not tell anybody to troll you or anything, right? But no, he was very adamant to have a debate with me. And I was just like, okay, sure, we'll schedule a debate, like, next week, you know, and just so you can have, like, a chance to, defend yourself, I guess. I don't know. I don't even think he did that bad in the debate, either. Like, I think it was a pretty, for the most part, it was, like, a pretty civil debate, where, I mean, he ended up conceding on some of the points that he made, but other than that, like, I don't know, it just felt like a complete waste of time. Like, I didn't, like, keep in mind, guys, I didn't want to debate with him. Like, it was, like, I don't agree with the idea of, oh, there's a 12-year-old kid who made a shitty video, let's go out and, like, make fun of him for it. Like, it's just a waste of time, but I don't know. I hope he's doing well. He was always, like, one of the few guys, in that community that seemed, he was just a kid. That his parents walk in on him mid-conversation by any chance? That might have happened, honestly. Like, keep in mind, I don't have the debate anymore, and nobody has archived it, but, like, I'm having, like, very vague memories of it, and that might have actually happened at one point, where he basically told me, hey, Mega Dupe, my mom is calling me, can we, like, pause this? And I'm like, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know why. I don't know why a lot of my fans went out of their way to go and troll that kid. Because it's like, I don't really like the idea of just going after, like, some random dipshit kid who made such a stupid video. Like, who cares, right? You and him were actually normal, unlike David Plex or Sean Mays. Wasn't Sean Mays, like, a literal pedophile? If I remember correctly. Or he was either a pedophile or he was a guy who just flashed his shit on, like, on, like, a live stream, like, completely unprovoked. Dab seeing people are roasting him. Dab sends his army to defend them in slander. A good video. Making good points. Wait, what? I like how someone made a Wikitubia of you. Seems like someone who wrote it didn't like you. I don't care, dude. Laserwave, like, you know what's a very simple solution to that? Turn off the pause button on your computer. Boom, problem solved. Look, I'm happy, you know, I've worked some really good jobs. I'm unemployed at the moment, but, you know, it's not going to be permanent. I just need to find a better job. I train submission wrestling and judo and all that shit, like, almost every day. You know, I have very good ties with people. I don't give a fuck. You know, I have an actual life. Sean Mays show a kid his no-no. Wait, what? Oh, that's disgusting. Sean Mays was infamously a creep and would get naked on live streams in 2018. Again, I vaguely remember this shit. It's funny. You should contact Night Miner to debate him. A Night Miner again to debate him. That would be a fun stream. People on Wikitubia are chronically online. Who cares? Yeah, somebody in the chat, get rid of Whippin' Raccoon over there. Thank you. That would be a fun stream. I'm just saying it's funny, man. Yeah. No, I see you, Laserwave. I see you. Honestly, it's funny. Ripping Raccoon, if you're still there, I don't even necessarily care that you want to post racist shit in my chat, but don't, like, spam my chat with nonsense, because, you know, I actually care about my chat not being annoying, right? Yeah, Sean Mays was a creep. Sean did a video saying he was tricked into showing a 15-year-old his private parts. What did Dabby do? Ripping a raccoon was Dabby.
He was actually beefing with a 12-year-old, but that's neither here nor there.
That's funny.
Fan.
Do you guys notice that joke he made?
He was actually beefing with a 12-year-old, but that's
EDP445 nearly threw hands with a 13-year-old.
That's neither here nor there. This would lead to one of the most embarrassing White Knight videos that I've seen in my entire life.
Oh, what a shame, Knight. I suppose you want to fight a losing battle? Well then, no regrets, Night Miner. Second, Night Miner makes claims with no evidence, or just goes around calling people names. Retard, idiot, the N-word, the list goes on.
Has Night Miner ever went and used the N-word? Like, is that actually true, or is that just nonsense? Because he never striked me as a racist, but...
And let's not forget that he called me a pedophile. Yeah, we're jumping from idiot and the N-word, stuff which isn't good, but sadly rather common on the internet, to pedophile. But let's see why he called me that.
He's literally seething over a middle schooler. Yeah, like, what the fuck is this? If Dab unironically thinks that idiot is on the same level as the N-word, then yes, he's an idiot. But remember, he's a fucking white nationalist. Do you think he cares? He probably says the N-word in his own time, too.
Oh, because he thought Dill sounded a bit too young. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Too pedophile. But let's see why he called me that. Oh, because he thought Dill sounded a bit too young.
It is so fucking crazy. What we're about to get revealed here is just crazy to me, because it's insane to me how fucking, like, Night Miner of all people, who was like a 12-year-old kid at the time, you know, suspected this shit, you know? Where he's like, you know, I think Dill is actually a child. You know, and he was like going on the internet apparently and shitting on Dabby for that. That to me is fucking wild. Yeah, exactly. Knight literally called it from like day one. That's insane to me. What we're about to be revealed in these allegations. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, let me just say something here. First of all, Dill is 17. There isn't even a 2-year gap between the two of us. Second of all, I've rejected plenty of girls who are too young, some who are older, and basically anyone who doesn't fit my very difficult standards for a girl.
I love how he says, like, he rejects people that are, like, too young, but also in the same breath says he rejects people who are too old. You know? Like, isn't that kind of, like, weird to me that you would even put them in, like, the same, like, like plain, you know, if that makes sense. Like, what I'm trying to say is, it just seems so weird to try to like equalize those two things, as if, oh, I've rejected older girls and I've rejected younger girls, you know, it's the same thing, right? Like, that's just so fucking bizarre to me, right? Like, if you're like 40 and you say something like, I rejected 50-year-olds and I've rejected 30-year-olds, like, okay, that's one thing, but like, dude, this guy was 19 at the time. You know, it's just such a fucking bizarre thing to say.
So, Knight, let me just say, it takes some guts to call me a pedophile. But I'm not, so don't even try that. You're in enough trouble here as is. Don't want to go out of the frying pan and into the fire here.
It's so funny how he's genuinely making these like supervillain speeches as if he's like some threat that needs to be taken seriously. Even though, has this guy ever won a debate? Like, just generally speaking, has he ever went into like a debate with some YouTuber he beefed with and came out of it like in a positive manner? Because I'm pretty sure he literally lost every fucking debate he had, and one of them I'm pretty sure was with Nightminer. Okay? Like, come on, dude.
Buddy. Or maybe you do. I don't know.
Thinking you have...
Yeah, he used to do that so many times. He used to block people all the time, too. Do you guys remember how comical it was that Dabby used to call me an SJW, but he was the one going around blocking people, like, every single fucking time? Like, he would literally get into, like, a beef with some... I was about to say a bad word, I'm sorry. He would get into a beef with some fucking clown on the internet, right? Lose that beef, and then immediately block that person. Like, what? And also, he's the one calling everyone SJWs. Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Keep in mind, when I was doing my trolling shit, I never blocked people. Bro, I remember in the Dabby debates that I had, okay? I literally would go into in that debate with 1v10, okay? I would tell Dabby, look, all your fucking demands, if you want this guy, this guy, this guy, this Tom, Dick, or Harry, whatever, anybody on your side, whatever, if you want this guy, this guy, this guy, all against me, so be it. I don't give a fuck. Let's do it. I'm gonna have the time of my life, right? Yet he would still call me like an SJW for some reason, because I guess I don't agree with his nonsensical white nationalist shit. I don't know.
I have all the power in the world, thinking you could trick me. I've fallen for your illusion. How disappointing. So, you're gonna longingly gaze at me.
No, Nightminer didn't really have any evidence at the time, but I just think this video is funny in a cosmic sort of way. Bro was actually the secret hero of the night.
True!
Kanye West.
I hope that kid is doing well.
Watch the most live NFL games all season long on a variety of networks and NFL...
I don't give a fuck about football. I just gotta say this right now. Football is one of those, like, American culture things that needs to be fucking abolished, bro. Like, it's such a lame fucking sport. Like, watch MMA or something. Like, seriously. Like, of all the ball sports, the only one that is even, like, remotely entertaining for me is, like, soccer and maybe basketball. Football is just so fucking lame.
Hey guys,
like, it's just a bunch of guys who think they're tough and shit because they're ramming each other constantly. Bro, you're not tough. Go do judo, go do wrestling, go do like any kickboxing, do that shit, you know? Then I would say that you're fucking tough. Otherwise, you just come across as a fucking meathead.
Logan, I just want to mention to defend all of your violent.
Also, yes, I'm pretty sure this is Dabby, like his face and everything.
Caring about my old fans.
It's very clear that Dub doesn't know how to handle social situations or dating in general. He asked a 13-year-old for dating advice. He would make exposed videos.
I watched this slapping sport where two people smack each other until they pass out. That, unironically, is more hardcore than football. Even though I don't even care for that much about it. I think it's way more fucking hardcore to have two people slap the shit out of each other until one of them gets knocked out than whatever the fuck football is, you know?
Videos on his own friends, which is such an insane thing to do. Anyways, tensions
By the way,
on his
apparently this guy, SML reviewer, apparently he died. You know? I don't know how true that is. I just think that Dark Race said it in one of his videos. But yeah, apparently this guy actually died. Like in a car accident or something. I don't know how true that is, but whatever.
His own friends, which is such an insane thing to do. Anyways, tensions between Dub and his
Fartinator's plan is going. Trust the plan. Soon the Mario Party will overtake the Rayman Empire. He didn't. That was a joke. He definitely died. He still makes videos as iRev. He's alive, the SMR. He's not dead to my knowledge. He joked about his channel dying. He makes videos. Oh, so he made a joke about it? Okay, never mind.
Friends would eventually rise, especially with his now former friend Flamey Cat. Flamey was a bit of a troll. It's clear he didn't take Dub very seriously and would constantly troll him.
Oh, look! There's Flamey. I'm not exactly very happy at Flamey right now. Let me put him in timeout. Maybe that'll teach him a lesson. So, I'm a bit angry. Do you know why I'm angry?
I'll be honest, I vaguely remember the Flamey Cat feud that Dabby had with him, but Dark Race shows me some of the clips he had, so it doesn't even matter.
I'm angry because... because I'm super stressed out. I'm not in a very good mood. Flamey isn't.
Why is he making these speeches? I'm skipping a bit.
The Dub and
I'm
Dill's
sorry.
Discord
I can't listen to these wannabe I'm an anime villain speeches. You just come across as a fucking tool.
server and start mass banning people. Messing with Dub is one thing, but to mess with his kitten and you'll see his fangs.
For all Flamey thinks he has, there's certainly one thing I can guarantee you he doesn't have. Any moral grounds. Any moral superiority. I've dealt with so much so that I could keep my values and morals.
Top clips that have aged poorly.
I've been wanting, nay, waiting, hoping for Flamey to apologize for so long. For all the Dub I hate you, and Dub kill yourself, and your fans are stupid babies, and all the stuff he said and done to others. We've all just wanted an apology. Even as I'm writing this, and may very well be recording this through tears, remembering all the stuff you've done to me, minor and major.
Bro, how do you cry over, like, internet beef? Like, Flamey was 15 at the time. I think he was British. That's even more pathetic. What the fuck? Why does Dab keep getting destroyed in debates by literal children? Bro, I don't fucking know.
You've done so much to me. I should hate you right now, Flamey, for all the stuff you've done to me. And despite all this, despite all you've done to me and everyone else, I'm willing to give you one last chance. If you do, I'll expect you to apologize to others.
Here's the thing I don't understand, too. Like, why was Dabby such, like, troll bait? You know, like, why did he even get into, like, beef with people that was clearly, like, trying to just get a rise out of him, right? Like, if you ever watched my debates or anything, or my debates or my shits with Dabby, or I guess in this case Flamey's shit with Dabby, like, it was clearly obvious that, you know, there was never somebody who was actually taking him seriously, and they were just trying to take the piss out of him and troll him, right? Like, I don't understand the logic of, like, this guy on the internet is saying clearly provocative shit to me, just to get a rise out of me. Therefore, I'm gonna, like, give him what he wants and respond and get pissed off. Like, what's the point? Again, there's a very simple solution to this. Turning off the power button on your fucking computer, you know? Maybe that way, you know, you wouldn't care. Why was Dabby such troll bait? This is a question that doesn't even need to be answered.
As well. Heck, maybe you could make a video of you sincerely apologizing to everyone, and we can call it Flamey Has Apologized to You All.
Yeah, that's also true. Like, the fact that this guy got humiliated by, like, Night Miner and Flamey, who are both apparently, well, I know Night Miner's a child, but Flamey, who's like, you know, who's apparently a child too. The fact that he's getting like humiliated by like children on the internet is what makes this thing even more sad to me. Like, what? Why is this dude who retweets hat kid porn, indoctrinates his minor audience with alt-right politics, and yells about a guy who plushes such troll bait? Dude is alone though, that's why he uses the internet. Well, you know, there's a very simple solution to fix that. It's actually going outside and touching grass, believe it or not, you know?
However, if you don't apologize, I'll be blocking you on every platform and we'll never be talking to you again.
I'm still waiting for that apology, Flamey. What the fuck? So this would accumulate into a debate between Dub and Flamey. This debate would not go so well for Dub. The debate was less of a debate and more of Dub's cronies turning on him, kind of like in Clockwork. Straight up Clockwork Orange style. The debate was moderated by neutral moderator Spong. I say neutral because Spong clearly hated Dab. He was unable to back up any of his points. He was also called out for not being able to refute many of Flamey's points.
There was a man roaming around Discord, I don't know what his name is, stupid idiot, and he was telling, I don't think he even told you, I think he told other people to kill themselves in DMs because he's a stupid, toxic little 11-year-old that wants to tease a 19-year-old man-child.
The going outside do anything for wrestling otaku. That's another fucking guy. Yeah, bro, I remember when they all turned on him. Plot twist, he's allergic to grass. If Dabby was living in prehistoric times, his tribe would have thrown him to the wolves the first chance they got. Dabby going outside, people scream of horror. The SML guy is actually going outside. Hell freezes over. Oh no. I don't know how you could be this pathetic. Lamau, Flamey sounding like Noel Gallagher from Oasis makes this debate like 100 times funnier. I don't even know what that is.
And you outright doxed him, his Discord, and gave the insinuation for people to go harass him.
And please tell me, what does that have to do with murder again?
Killing yourself. I just wanted I wanted a big hook line to draw people in.
I mean, that is the most loose connection you could have thought of.
It doesn't matter.
The points are valid, but the
you're not looking at the point now. You're just trying to distract because you're wrong.
No. I will look at the point.
Take your time. You know, we got all day.
I've never unironically said to you, kill
yourself. Yes, you did. Aaron,
twice!
That you I'm a witness. I'm a witness. Rev's a witness.
I did it unironically.
Yes, you did. You literally said in the sentence, unironically. Unironically in the sentence.
No, not twice. Zero. Like it or not, if...
You are lying. This is a straight-up lie. No. You said straight up, unironically kill yourself because Flamey was calling you a little baby or something on a live stream and you got mad.
Not a straight up lie because guess what?
What?
If I were to know that Flamey would actually do that, I wouldn't even remotely think of saying that.
But you
that is such a fucking funny defense to me. Oh yeah, I didn't say to that guy to go kill himself. Yes, you did. It's like, no, I didn't. Yes, you did. Here's the proof why. It's like, okay, well, doesn't matter because if I thought he was gonna kill himself, I would not have said it. Like, what?
You still said it unironically.
Shut the fuck up, man. Every time I've brought up a point against you this live stream, you said, it was a joke. It was a joke. I have proof.
It didn't happen.
That's not true.
It didn't happen, and then we give you evidence. You're like, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Flamey, you're not actually giving any good points.
He has been the entire time. You ignore every single one or deny it or say it was a joke.
Ready to unlock digital gift cards?
Ads.
Going as far as to admitting to flirting with his supposed friend's girlfriend.
On cheese all the time, and then when you got dill, you still hit on cheese.
You're not.
What?
I have picture evidence of you hitting on cheese.
That doesn't count as adultery.
Yeah, it does.
You know what? I'm just gonna ask the chat this. Chat. Let's say you have a wife, okay? Let's say if you're a grown man with a wife or whatever, or let's say if you're a girl, let's say you have a husband, right? Regardless, If you start flirting with like another human being on the internet, is that cheating? Yes or no? Very, very simple. Like, very simple yes/no question. Is that cheating? I'm gonna defer this to the chat, even though I think the answer is pretty fucking obvious. Cute Bunny sort of is not a fucking answer. The answer is obviously yes. Like, come on.
Cheated on Dill?
Cheated. Well, I guess like envy your neighbor's wife is more like associated with that.
Still one of the 10 Commandments,
You're not
maybe.
of it.
Bong having cheers, you're jealous of Logan having chili and having money, and you're jealous of just rep.
It depends. What fucking context would there be if you have like a significant other, like an established significant other? What fucking context would there be for you to like go on the internet and flirt with some rando online and not it being cheating? Like, seriously, I would actually love to hear the answer on that.
As a person, you are.
I'm not. He even went as far as to rage quit the call in one of WHU's most iconic moments.
This is what I call a bombshell in the court case. This is the thing to end the entire cascade that has been this
accidentally flirted. Okay, that's just cope. I'm sorry. How do you accidentally flirt with someone, right? Like, why? We're not talking about just giving them a compliment. We're talking about something that clearly requires some amount of intent, right? The only context of it's like an open relationship. Well, open relationships are fucking delusional and stupid anyways, so I don't respect that at all, no. Like just a robot? Yeah, exactly. Like what the shit that Jar was doing too. Hey man, I'm gonna head out. Have a good day. Well, you take care too, Laserwave. Thank you for coming into my live stream. I really appreciate it, man. You take good care for me, okay? I find it odd that Dab openly admitted he still liked Cheese, who was in a relationship with someone in their friend group, while he had Dill as his girlfriend. Ah, guys, don't even say it like that. Dill is like a child. Oh, spoiler alert. She's like canonically 12. I say canonically. Didn't Dab admit to gooning to Rabid Peach on his stream? I don't remember. He didn't fully goon, he edged Destiny. Yeah, Destiny. I was being sarcastic. Okay, well, I couldn't tell because it's in the chat, so. Just a Robot became an okay YouTuber to a cuck liking a creeper. He accidentally beaten his meat to his internet GM.
Live stream.
Got my phone.
You constantly say that you despise self-pleasure and will not commit such fraudulent acts upon yourself.
Oh, I know where this is going.
But you masturbated to Princess Peach, and it's proof of it because you liked porn of Rabid Peach on Twitter.
I gotta say, like, if Flamey was really like 15 at the time, the fact that Dabby is talking about this shit to Flamey is so fucking disgusting in its own right. I know that Flamey was the one who brought it up, so I mean, I know that's like, you know, it's pretty fucking obvious, but like Dabby could easily sit there and say, look, you're like a child, you know, I'm a grown man, I'm not gonna be talking about like sexual behaviors with a child, okay? Let's like skip this topic whatsoever, and if not, I'm getting off the call. You know? Yeah, like, if there was ever first of all, even if it was a grown man, I wouldn't speak to another grown man about what I do sexually or whatever. It's just inappropriate. But if it's a fucking child, like, come on. Like, it's just so absurd.
Also admitted it on a live stream.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, Dab, you kind of did masturbate. That's like.
Yeah.
Everybody shut up! Everybody shut up! Everybody shut up! Only Dub can speak. Only Dub and me right now. Only Dub and me.
I don't know how you needed this backup. I've admitted it before.
No. Okay, listen, Dub.
And he's still talking about it too. Like, why? Like, if Flamey, if somebody's saying Flamey was 16, why are you talking about this shit with someone who's, like, allegedly a minor? Like, the fuck? Like, what is this?
Does this not make you a hypocrite?
Okay, it's just Iggy, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry. It's my turn.
Anyways, no, what was I going to say? Sorry, repeat the question.
Okay, the question is, why do you masturbate? No, why do you openly object masturbation, yet you continue to do it, evidently?
I admitted to doing it once.
Yeah, but you keep doing it.
He's still talking about it, too.
It's obvious.
String.
Anyway,
so you're saying that you've only done it once to Princess Peach?
No. Princess Peach, bro. You know, at least Princess Peach is a grown woman, you know? At least there's that.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. So why did Spong and Cheese and Iggy tell me that you masturbated to Dill? Pineapple! Pineapple!
Oh, oh, shade.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Do the cabbage patch.
Oh dear Lord. Oh dear.
Oh.
Oh dear.
You guys are hilarious.
Iggy, your leg is bleeding.
And
what
now,
the hell?
on that bombshell, it's time
I literally fell and slipped on my leg when I got
Thank you all so much for watching.
Somebody call the ambulance, please. Somebody call the ambulance.
I love how Dab says nothing to this. Yeah, I don't, like, you get into a debate, you're not even gonna bother trying to, like, refute these points. Like, I don't... I guess because they were friends for a couple years. Initially, all of them were under 18.
Refuted this yet? Why are you editing this and not refuting it?
Because it's true.
Yeah, because it's true.
After this debate, Dill would leave him for Flamey, not romantically, but she started to hang out with him. That might be like the worst L of all time. If I was Dub, I'd be so mad. This would cause Dub's deranged fans.
You know what's funny is that this exact same thing happened to, like, you know, in a more sexual manner, right? This exact same thing happened to, like, Hunter Avalone. Do you guys know who Hunter Avalone is? Okay, so Hunter Avalone was a fucking, like, loser. I don't know if he still makes videos, but he was, like, one of those, like, comical, like, very comical anti-SJWs back in, like, 2016, 2017, like, those years. And then he had, like, a very convenient... you know, fuck the right. I'm now like a leftist or a liberal or whatever, because I've grown up or whatever, which I don't buy it. And the guy was literally a piece of shit, so fuck him, right? But he had a debate. I think this was like 2 years ago. He had like a debate with some guy about his like politics or whatever. And that guy, like, I guess... I don't know whether or not he won or lost the debate, but that guy literally, like, started messaging, like, Hunter's wife, like, sexually, and he straight up just got cucked by, like, that one dude. Like, literally, like, his wife was like, you know what? I really want to go out with that guy. And, like, he just got cucked by that one dude he lost the debate, or he either won or lost the debate to. But let's be real here. In that case, it doesn't really matter. Like, the guy lost the fucking debate. Which I think is just so fucking funny to me. Like, yeah, fuck Hunter Avalone. That guy's a fucking loser. Hunter Avalone is apparently losing custody of his children. Is that true? Damn. He became a bread tuber right after 2020 when Trump lost. Wait, Hunter Avalone? Yeah, I think so. He got cucked, Lamau? Yeah. Hunter Avalone, like, the dude literally, like, had a debate with some guy. I don't remember the exact details of it, but he had, like, a debate with one guy. And it was a pretty fucking heated debate. And then that one guy, like, as revenge, just started messaging Hunter's wife online sexually. And it didn't just stop at, like, sexual messages. Like, I'm pretty sure it actually went into, like, a straight up relationship where, like, she wanted to, like, where his wife literally wanted to, like, have, like, some orgy with that guy and his friends or some shit, you know? Which I think is just so fucking hilarious to me. Like, the dude literally got cucked by a dude that he had a debate with. So, yeah, very, very good L, I guess. You know, someone tried to kill Hunter Avalon. That's the first time I'm hearing about that. Nice dudes, I'm heading to bed. Gotta work tomorrow. Good luck, Pika Star. Thanks for watching my stream. Yo, I'm glad you're talking about this. What the fuck? I'm just reacting to this video that Dark Ray made. I just feel like these allegations have to be shown.
To start harassing Dell, including Puddle of Pizza, who made an entire video on her. A bit unhinged to say the least. Bro, I fucking hate Puddle of Pizza, but we're gonna get to that. He had nothing left, his friends were gone. The only people he had left were random fans that would glaze him no matter what he did. He isolated himself. He was now in an echo chamber where nobody would challenge him. His life had stagnated. Why am I...
That's fucking horrifying, not even cucking at this point. The guy sounds like a monster for doing that. Sorry, I fucking hate cheating. Demon Reacts, I would agree with you if Hunter Avalon wasn't a fucking piece of shit loser. You know? If he was like, literally, like, not a fucking, POS and actually a decent human being, I would have 100% sympathy for him. Right? But the fact that he's literally a fucking loser and a piece of shit makes me not have any sympathy, to where it's like, okay, he got cucked by some dude, I don't care. You know? That's just sad. Like, what am I supposed to do for that, you know? But yes, if that exact same thing happened to anybody else, I would feel 100% bad for them. Absolutely. The reason why that person tried to do it was because he actually dated the shooter's ex. Wait, what? Alright, whatever. Lamau, Darkrai is having a Dabby watch party. That's funny. Well, I'm having a watch party on this video right now. I'm gonna dip out soon, too. It's getting late. That's fine, Benchmarks. Thank you so much for attending my stream. With Night Miner, apparently. From skimming the situation, I can see that Dabby is just a pathetic loser. Will you be archiving the stream, by the way? Yeah, I now keep all my streams up as VODs, so they will all be up there. You don't need to worry about that.
Am I even bringing this up? I mean, it's ancient history. Does it even matter? Well, as it would turn out, Dill was not 17 years old, but 12 years old.
That's just insane to me.
Which means WH was dating a 12-year-old fan when he was 19. From this clip, it seems he masturbated to her.
Spectrum abre cada día una puerta
Oh my god, these ads. So annoying.
Habilidades sin límites. Con Spectrum tus juegos te transportan a otro.
So yeah, those are the allegations we're dealing with right now. And on that note, remember what I said earlier, I have dessert in the refrigerator. I'm gonna go get that dessert, and I want to wash my hands from the fucking grease and the food I ate. So I'm gonna be right back. You guys stay patient for me, okay? Deal with it. Haha. back, fools. I am back. Give me 1 sec. I want to check something real quick. Fuck, I dropped something. That's annoying. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Now I'm back for sure, for real. I didn't turn off my mic, did I? Good. I did not. I did not. I did not. I did not.
A common criticism I'll receive is that I don't do my due diligence. GameCube Dude said this about me in the Zeke video, even though I'm not really sure what due diligence you're referring to. I exposed Zeke for liking lolly rape porn, and I showed that in my video. I guess I got some random facts wrong, but I don't really see how that takes away from the lolly rape porn from a man old enough to be a father. But again, that's neither here nor there.
You're reacting to a video on Dabby. I don't know too much about the guy besides that he reviews a plush video series that he reviews a plush video series seriously despite being a grown adult, and he asks a 13-year-old for dating advice. Oh no, it gets worse. These allegations that came out recently are insane.
Aquatic Neptune, for example, I was close to not even releasing that video. I already had mountains of evidence, but I waited. I thought maybe there was a chance I was slandering an innocent man. After the phone call, I almost walked away, but then I got that last piece of evidence. I like to make sure that I'm correct with all my information. So to make sure I did my due diligence, I attempted to reach out to Dill, the people from the video call, as well as Dub himself. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get a hold of Dill, and couldn't really find any trace of her online, but I was able to get a hold of Dub, as well as someone from the phone call, that will remain anonymous for privacy reasons. So this screenshot of Dill claiming to be 12 is real. Dub's detractors, his friends, as well as Dub himself. Unfortunately,
I want to read that
so
screenshot. This one right here. What do you think Dill Pepper would say to this? Found it in the comment section on a blue dude rant. What's the Dill situation if you know of it? You two went way too easy on Dabby. If someone is attracted to something that resembles a child, they are in fact a predator, drawn or not. Also, you guys didn't even bring up the Dill situation, which is possibly a real victim of Dabby. I was 12 when I was with Dab, but I lied about my age. I am Dill Pepper, LOL. I guess the Dill Pep situation was me dating Dab. Rick, you were 12, lol. Did bro know or went with the catfish that you were 17? And then Dill says he didn't know.
Screenshot of Dill claiming to be—
Oh yeah, Rick is in my chat too. Yeah, exactly. Rick can verify it. I don't know if he's still in my chat, but he was in here. Rick, I think this is Ricko Dweeb. I recognize this profile pic in the name.
12 is real. Dub's detractors, his friends, as well as Dub himself all agree on this. So it's confirmed that Dill Pepper was 12 to 13 years old when dating Dub. Dub claims he wasn't aware of Dill's true age when they were together, which, as there's no evidence to the contrary, I will choose to believe. However, this was still extremely irresponsible of Dub, and he should still be held accountable regardless. It is clear that he didn't make an effort to verify her age. He's morally responsible to do this as a content creator and as an adult. Now, if it ended here, I would just say this was a stupid thing of Dub to do, and that would be the end of it.
Honestly, I disagree with this. I think that if you're going on the internet, even if it was like an accident, quote unquote, yeah, like, no, that's literally like a relationship with a fucking 12-year-old, right? Like, that's one of those things that, like, you can't really do even if it was like an accident, you know? I'm not saying that Dabby knew that she was 12. I will believe that too. I'll be like, okay, sure. He didn't know that she was 12. Regardless, how the fuck do you get into that kind of situation in the first place? You know? That's like one of those things that if like a grown man does, he should never be allowed a computer or like children ever fucking again, as far as I'm concerned.
What I'm trying to figure out here is if the masturbation story is true, which would definitely make this story a degrees worse. Well, I spoke to Dub and he had this to say. Context I'm putting in here, I showed him some other screenshots which turned out to be fake. That's what we're talking about here. Listen, bro, this is gonna need an explanation.
What the hell? In case it wasn't obvious, that's someone making stuff up.
I mean, even so, it is kind of weird you were dating a 12-year-old, no? If you want, we could call about it. I'm just trying to get the story straight.
I appreciate it, but I can't really call right now. Sorry. The short version is, that stuff is fake, and I don't know what they're going on about.
Okay, so you didn't masturbate or ask for nudes from her or anything, because that would be kind of bad.
I didn't do any of that.
So if I DM her, that's what she'll say, because we're talking right now. Editor's note, there was somebody I was talking to that I thought was Dill, but turned out not to be. Also, we don't have to call right now.
If it's the same person from those screenshots, then that's the wrong person.
Okay, so I confirmed the screenshots were in fact fake. But you did in fact date a 12-year-old fan when you were 19. As well as admitting to masturbating to her, which was confirmed by multiple of your former friends. This is still very wrong. So you're clear on the CP thing, but that's still messed up. Unless I'm missing something, I want to hear your side of what happened.
I'll say it again, for starters, that I didn't do that. Next, I'll also add that everyone was operated under the belief that she was 17 at the time, and she only finally told.
I think it's more than just weird that he was dating a 12-year-old. Well, to be fair, I think Darkrai is just trying to be like more civil in these chats so Dabby would speak up more, you know? Because if he was like being much more blunt with his language, I guarantee you Dabby would be like, I don't want to say anything to you, you know? Keep in mind, the dude has incredibly thin skin. Like, it's crazy.
People years after the fact. Otherwise, we were all clueless about it.
So why didn't you tell people that you masturbated to her? This seems like a very strange thing to tell people, even as a fake lie to test them.
Question mark. I don't recall that. But the point still stands. As I said before, I didn't do that.
In the debate you had with Flamey, they mentioned it and you left the call. 3 separate people said you did this.
I was tired of their nonsense. So yeah, of course I left the call.
That doesn't answer my question, really. Thank you to PQT for returning the voice of H-Tude. Go subscribe to PQT now!
Call me a hypocrite, but I hate
my God.
ads. And if you do too, listen up.
This is Pi, and it blocks ads.
The fucking state of YouTube ads. An ad for an ad blocker. Like, go away.
At this point, Puddle of Pizza would come to Dub's defense, of course. The moment he sensed his Pookie Bear was in danger from the evil Darkrai Ian, he was on it. Genuine question, why are you running with a narrative that Flamey created in an old debate stream, when there's zero proof Dab ever admitted to any of this? Bro, right off the bat, not asking any questions, he's already writing Dub's 2-inch penis. He's running with a narrative! Except this isn't a narrative that Flamey created. 4 people confirmed this, as well as Dub himself in a video, where he claims he made up this story as a test.
So, many people say that Flamey won the debate with me, and from a purely technical standpoint, I agree. However, I do want to address several flaws in the debate setup which made things stacked pretty far against me, so the fact I lost, but not by much in my humble opinion, is actually a pretty significant victory for me.
I won the Flamey debate.
That is like such coke,
the great Flamey debate, the greatest debate, by a lot. He stole the debates with the help of Crooked Spung. So evil. I'm gonna send my fans to his house to kill him. We're gonna melt his balls with a blowtorch.
Oh, and speaking of Spung, let's talk about all the supposed secrets he knew about me and told Flamey to pass on to the stream. Guess what? Those were all fake. But WH, dude, isn't that lying? You'd be right. And normally, I would not condone that sort of thing. That's why I created my own self-named false secrets program. Basically, I tell some people some fake secrets and see where they go with them. Because I know that if they're against me, they'll tell their actual friends, and then it will eventually come back to me. I'll then know who it was, since I tell different people different fake secrets. That automatically removes them from any sort of lineup. It has currently had a 100% success rate, I'm proud to say. I told Spunk some secrets, which he super duper promised he wouldn't tell Flamey, and then he did. So now I know that he isn't to be trusted. There haven't been very many people who have passed, honestly. Spunk was actually fairly close to passing. A mere couple of weeks away, actually. But he failed. I suppose that's a good thing, though. So yeah, many of those things you heard, including Flamey's big bombshell, were fake. Now,
this is genuinely the worst excuse for everything I've ever heard. There's so much holes of him just lying to his friends for a trust test. It's insane. Even if that is true, it's so fucking asinine that, like, yeah, at that point you literally cannot trust anything that this dude says. Like, it doesn't really make the point that Dabby is unironically trying to convey. Like, okay, you lied to test people, great. Now nobody can ever take what you're saying seriously. Like, it's just delusional.
A few people have asked me why I was so upset then. Well, that's simple. I was truly upset that I had lost someone who was probably going to be a new friend. In fact, I was mad. The fact that Spunk could have...
There's no such thing as internet friends, by the way. There just isn't, and anyone who says otherwise is a fucking cock.
Have cared less about what he assumed was a real secret genuinely was infuriating. Luckily, it was fake, so the whole thing was rather inconsequential in that regard.
Story makes no sense at all. First of all, who tells their friends a lie like that? Especially when you suspect them of spreading rumors. This seems like a strange lie to tell people. He's claiming he's testing these people to make sure they're trustworthy. But he's known these...
Sorry, I just had to do that. It was just funny.
These people for years. He even sent one of them a Steam game for his birthday before the debate.
Can't believe Dab bought me Cuphead. Also, Iggy, did you get World at War from Dab yet?
No, I didn't. I actually haven't checked.
How dare
he?
Check. You gotta check before.
I hope it's not too late. Is it on Steam? I gotta open Steam.
Steam. Come on.
What are you guys talking about?
Also, it's really funny that you would buy, like, a guy a video game online that you're, like, having beef with. That, to me, is just so comical.
I told Dab that Iggy really wanted World at War for his birthday.
Iggy's birthday was like 3 months ago.
So he doesn't have to pay for it if it doesn't work.
Dab, what the fuck? Iggy is still waiting for World at War.
There are many ways to do it at Planet Fitness, but only one way to start. Come in.
Can we get hashtag give Iggy World at War in chat? Also, it wasn't just Spung. All 4 people in the call were in unanimous agreement that this happened. The fact he wouldn't refute this point on stream is also very strange, instead waiting until several days later. It seems like he was trying to save face more than telling the actual truth. He is a known liar. He said he wasn't looking at Lolly anymore. That was a lie. He's known for manipulating the truth to avoid criticism. So his word is not worth that much.
Yeah,
it is worthy to note he was having a mental breakdown during this time. As
like, if you're going around literally admitting that you lie on the internet to test people, then yeah, like, you just... That alone is like proof that no one should ever take your word seriously on anything. Yeah, exactly. If what Dab is saying is true about the false secrets thing, it just makes him an unreliable narrator. Yeah, exactly. Like, you should never take what this dude says seriously, ever. Also, how many views this has? 17,000? Crazy.
As I was told, this drama is still traumatic to him. It would seem odd he doesn't remember something like this. Funnily enough, I got into contact with someone from the call, who again will remain anonymous. And they said they did remember Dub saying this. So a little background, I actually did interact with this person a little bit back in the day. I talked to some of his friends on Discord, his friends talked to some of mine. But eventually that Discord got broken off, there was a bit of a schism. My friends went one way, his friends went the other way. Like, we didn't know each other super well, but I believe we were aware of each other. I could be wrong. And I think he didn't like me very much. My friends definitely had beef with him, that was for sure. So if that, coupled with the fact that this is like 7-year-old drama, I'm just thinking he's gonna tell me to like fuck off, but he was surprisingly pretty helpful actually. So yeah, if you're watching this right now, shout out to you. Okay, so at this point I was thinking the CP thing was real, that turned out to be false. Or at least they seem to be false for now. So I start out by asking him about that. Hey man, so normally I wouldn't bother you, but it's kinda serious. So apparently Dab H Dude was dating his girlfriend Dill when she was 12. He's being accused of soliciting news from her, which would be CP. I'm just DMing you because I know y'all were friends back then. Did he mention anything like this at all? I have no idea. When I knew them, I thought Dill was 16 or something. She never said she was 12 at all. Crazy if true, and I wouldn't put it past Dub. Laughing my ass off. Alright dude, sorry to bother you again. I'm just trying to get the facts straight. Thanks for the help. One more question. Is the masturbation thing with him true? Like he told you guys he masturbated to her? Because he'll deny that, but I remember y'all saying that he told you that shit. I would say that's a pretty strange lie. He did say that, I'm pretty sure. Still, we didn't think it was as bad at the time, because nobody knew Dill was that young if she is. So here we get a completely conflicting account of events to what Dab H Dude mentioned. Where Dub H Dude kind of brushed me off and pretended he didn't even know what I was talking about. While they seem to be a little bit unsure, they at least remember what I'm talking about, and seem to remember Dub mentioning this. It is kind of weird for a supposedly traumatic event, this guy can't really remember any details from it. Puddle of Pizza seems to remember more details from this time, and he would DM me. Some context, I really do not want to talk to this guy, because he's not really involved in the drama at all. I kind of really fucking hate Puddle of Pizza. Why are you speaking to me? I'm talking to the person actually involved in the drama. Does that matter? You're using the words of 3 people as testimony when there's no proof Dub ever did that / said that. Yeah, kinda. Dab admits he was the one who told people that himself. You're claiming I'm running with a narrative when I'm using actual evidence brought up in the video. He says it's a lie he told his friends to test them, which makes no sense at all. Did he say that specifically regarding the masturbation thing? I know he admitted to making up lies to test people, but I don't know if that was one of them. Yes, he said Flamey's bombshell is a lie, referring to the masturbation thing. I'll take your word for it, since I haven't seen that debate in years. Then why are you DMing me? Why are you DMing me? Why are you DMing me? But I don't see how that proved he actually did it, unless he told somebody else that wasn't Flamey or Spung beforehand. Alright, at this point I was getting a little bit heated, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, do you need to see a video of him jerking his 2-inch cock? Like, why would he lie about that? If he made that up, wouldn't he be able to disprove that shit immediately? Because everything else he told them was a lie! Why should I believe that was true? Especially considering the kind of person he was in 2018. You're asking me to take the word of Dub H Dude over 4 to 5 people. Rev, Iggy, Cheese, Spung, and Flamey were all in agreement this happened. Dub was friends at the point of telling them. Was it told in a voice chat? Cause no screenshots are ever circulated. I don't know, it was in 2018, that's what they said. Iggy and Cheese had no reason to lie. Like, if it was just Flamey, okay, but it was 4 people. Thing is, those 4 people were all talking shit about Dub long before that, and I repeatedly told him to cut them off, including Cheese, cause he kept her around longer. Again, untrue. Cheese was trustworthy in this instance, which Puddle of Pizza will admit himself. This post was fact-checked by true Jeffy Patriots. Wait, last thing. Is the Aftermath video the I lost the debate one, or the true Aftermath in the playlist? I watched the latter and he admitted it was a lie. That is what I've been trying to discuss with you this whole time. I mean, I can't prove it since those old servers are gone, but I remember him telling me that all Flamey's bombshells were lies. This was before the debate. How would you know about any bombshells before the debate even started? That makes no sense. Are you a fucking time traveler? How did you even know Flamey was gonna have a bomb? How did you know Flamey was even gonna have a bombshell? Bro, I'm convinced Puddle of Pizza is a bioweapon created by Dab in a lab that he sends into my DMs, so I lose so many brain cells I can't make a video on him. This guy might be the stupidest person I've ever talked to in my whole life. Oh, why are you bringing up my name unprovoked? Because you're a fucking pussy. If you want your fucking name left out of it, don't DM me or talk about me or talk shit about me. Fucking name like—
Wait, honestly, my name being mentioned unprompted annoys me way more than any of the dab shit. Like, I don't care what you say, do/say, as long as my name is left out of it. I only reached out because I wanted to make sure you weren't about to take the words of some pedo freak as gospel. Whatever you do with the info after that is none of my business.
Left out of it. Don't DM me or talk about me or talk shit about me, which I know you do, moron. This guy.
Yeah, like, that's like a good point. Like, why? Like, you can't really complain about your name being brought up unprompted, quote unquote, when you're going around DMing and talking shit about this person that you don't want, about the person that you don't want, like, talking shit about you. You know what I mean? Dude, the people in the commentary community used to do this all the time too. Like, you would literally just shit on people, right? Like, I remember there was like people from the commentary community that I would just like make jokes on, and I would only be making jokes on them because they would be shitting on me like fucking nonstop. And these people would literally complain like, why are you making jokes about me? See, Megadupe is a piece of shit. I'm like, bro, you're literally going after me first. What the fuck do you think I'm gonna do? Like, just sit there and let you make fun of me on the internet? Like, what the, like, seriously. You just come across as such a fucking clown. Like, if you're gonna be talking shit about someone on the internet, that's fine, but don't get surprised when they, like, talk shit about you too. Like, the fuck?
I is a whore. This guy is a drama whore. Even his friends have had enough.
He's also a commentary community guy. That explains a lot, if that's the case.
Shit and don't want anything to do with him anymore. Puddle is obviously biased. He's trying to protect his Lord and Savior WH, and it's clear his memory cannot be trusted. So as of now, we know that he dated a 12-year-old when he was 19. The details remain unclear. If there was any nudes involved, that would be CP, which is a crime. As WH has a young fan base, I would be very wary of him from now on, if I weren't already. It's very clear that WH is in hot water, but I would like to hear his side of the story first before continuing.
So yeah, there you go. That's the Dab H-Dude allegations. Yeah. Here's the comment that I left. I remember having an infamous beef with this guy for a cheap laugh back in 2018, thinking he was a mostly harmless moron obsessed with funny Puppet Man. The fact that he asked a 13-year-old for dating advice, was messing around with lolly nonsense, and now has allegations where he was messing around with a 12-year-old online. Like, bro, even if he didn't know the age, which honestly is something I cannot be sure about at all at this point, it is still extremely wild to me and grossly irresponsible that this dude did these actions, and is very concerning considering his community— I spelled community wrong— his community now are mostly just underage kids. People would expect me to be gleefully happy over someone I feuded with back then turning out to be this pathetic, but honestly, this is just sad. Like, it is not even funny anymore to laugh at. It is not even funny anymore to laugh at. Stuff like this, I legitimately just get sick now. Also, I just noticed I got referenced in the top left corner at 513 Lamau. There's my comment there. Yeah. All right, let's respond to some of these comments, or react to some of these comments. Why not? Let's see here. Cannot wait for the 4 to 5 paragraph response from Puddle of Pizza. I haven't been on Twitter in a while, but I did not know Luigi Channel 50 cut ties on Puddle. I'm proud of him. I don't know who Luigi Channel 50 is, and honestly, I don't care. Your Honor, she wasn't underage. Well, she was, but she was 17. But, I plead it's just a drawing. Puddle of Pizza's like that one Naruto filler character who just adds nothing to the story. Keep this shit up, dude. I hope we reach 10K soon, my Pookie Bear. Pookie Bear. Despite all this, and as someone who knew him, I gotta say, even his plain old personality just sucks. He's an inconsiderate robotic leech who always refuses to let anybody in and refuses to grow up. He's a sheltered goblin who doesn't know how to communicate with anyone out in the outside world. It's really sad when you think about it, but honestly, I have no sympathy for this man anymore. He refuses to change and probably never will, and to anybody reading this who may look up to him, don't. He's failed at life and now he's paying the consequences for it. Unsub from Dab and just walk away. It's what's best. Like, yeah, honestly, this is probably, like, the most spot-on advice you can give to, like, anybody who's still a fan of this guy, of Dab H Dude or whatever. Like, even ignoring all of, like, the fucking allegations that he has, like, the stuff that he has engaged in is so fucking sad and pathetic. Again, even if we're only talking about, like, his content and none of the fucking allegations that he's done, yeah, it's just so fucking sad and pathetic and stupid that it's like, bro, this guy literally is like one of the biggest fucking losers ever. Like, seriously. The Jeffy Mafia sends their regards. Mega Dupe TV is probably watching this with a glass of champagne with a gleeful grin on his face. Demon Reacts, like, if you're still in the chat, I noticed you commented here. I made a response to your comment, by the way. Not really, LOL. I'm more so watching this with a completely shocked, how the hell did so many people I feud with turn out to be irredeemable human beings mentality. I don't take joy with this kind of nonsense anymore. It is just sad, not gonna lie. But yeah, that's kind of the status, I guess. Darkrai apparently is having a Dab H Dude watch party on his channel right now, so I'm kind of curious to see what he says.
It's like, I don't really care, man. The point of Darkrai's video is to point out that he was a degenerate.
I mean, at least Math is honest with it. He's not like Puddle, where he's like, I'm trying to make objective points against Darkrai because he's wrong. I'm trying to like, not like, no, you're just riding his cock, bro.
Dude, I hate Puddle of Dipshit so much.
He just segment is next.
No, I think this is Luigi channel.
Oh, great.
Pretty
much the same.
If it sounds smart, people will believe anything. But hopefully this
Do I
video
sound
will...
smart?
Or at the very least, display the entire...
I could give you my dick. Or I could give you my thesaurus, and you'll sound smarter.
I should wear like nerd glasses to make myself sound smarter.
Move on.
Everyone used to think I was a genius when I wore glasses.
Criticisms with David Plex, formerly known as Sub to David Land. So given this, I honestly don't have much more to say about Darkrai that I haven't said already. My overall thoughts on the situation could basically be summed up like this. I thought the video he made on Dub was absolutely terrible, and I did not like how he did it or had any proof to them. The one in particular involving
your haircut.
Dub should have been left out of the video entirely. It only makes him seem worse than he actually is. The fact that he was not willing to reveal the identity
Poorly aged statement.
someone that had much connection with him. Speaking as someone who has been in close
Bro,
contact
ball
with the guy
sticks in
since
chat.
Oh,
team.
wait.
You're getting timed out, balls now.
Is this Luigi channel 50? Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
And until the identity of this
Get him outta
person
here.
is revealed, this is a point that lays dead in the water. But with that aside, there was one particular part in this video that I feel needs to be responded to, and it happens to be about my section from online harassment. An actual
Flamey lied
parody
about me googling.
parody
Thank
by
you,
including the
Frank.
word parody account in its description, whereas this quote-unquote parody account doesn't. Instead of that one point included a link to Dub's channel and a description that reads out just as any other regular description. Did you catch what he just did there? Now let me be clear. Obviously, this account would appear fake to people that are already aware of Dub's existence.
cares?
The reason I said the description as any other description is because that is how an outsider would view it. They wouldn't be able to see that this is an exaggeration of Dub's character. They would only take this as somebody saying that they are big
Hey, is that
SML fans.
SMG4?
Logan's videos. These types of fan accounts
No, it's not. Also, dude, that account only had like what 20 followers, which is like way less than what Dab has. Like literally only like Dab H dude people saw it,
How
and,
many
and they
people
all
even ran it? I don't remember.
It was like five
like 6,
people,
right?
I think. But dude, it was crazy because like even Dab H dude's own mutuals were like, yeah, Dab's been going off on like the deep end. I wasn't surprised when I saw this parody account because it seemed like something he would tweet out, which is crazy.
This was Dab's response to Darkrai originally.
This
He
all
had to
over
get
Twitter.
all of his buddies.
Sure, it
because
also said that
Lotus
Logan
Dab
should
can't
answer his
fight
calls,
own
but who's
battles.
really going to notice
I'm
that?
gonna make that point in the chat.
So unless you dig through the tweets of this account, somebody who is unaware of who Dub is can very easily fall for this.
Yeah, if you're dumb, maybe.
Okay.
That's true. So facts.
Yeah, if you're dumb.
Why would you put that in?
Wait, the dancing monkey.
Bro, I love that video.
I know.
So funny.
Maybe.
Okay, that literally doesn't invalidate my point.
Okay.
You are well aware.
The funny thing is, even when they exaggerated the Lily shit on the parody account, it's exactly what Dab retweets. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you could almost make the argument that like we weren't even parodying, we were just imitating him.
That dumb people have access to the report features, right? Considering the fact that the
I
account
tried to
also
message
linked to
Chili, but she left me on red, says Fap H dude.
basically take them a one-way ticket to unfairly reporting him. That was the point I was trying to make. Obviously, I should have been more clear about that looking back, but this rebut.
She was low-key cute, and in my autistic thing, I told her I had a crush on her.
Darkrai. Look, Mega Dupe is back.
Bro, well, wait. Yo, what's up, Mega Dupe? But I was saying, Chili is like divorced with Logan now or whatever. She's broken up, so I'm saying WShoot has a chance now. Low key.
Dude, he finally
shoot
has
his
a
shot again.
chance.
He can go up to Lily and be like, I was the fodder who stepped up.
And you had somebody
Yo,
impersonating
John Megax
your...
man with the $5. Thank you. Appreciate it, you bro.
W John Megax.
John Megax man was always the goat. He's a good lad.
Oh, Darkrai, let's keep it real. How much are you splitting with us?
We'll see.
This is so fucking.
We'll count it up at the end.
I'm expecting 10 cents by the end of today, bro.
All right.
Making up lies and
I
taking
gotta
jokes
leave.
out of context.
I
You
gotta
really
get paid
think
for
you'd be
my.
so quick to
I
remember
finally
Dab
hit my
admitted to
payment
hitting
threshold.
on Chili? Yeah, he did do something like that.
Bro, I only had 300 subs back then. That's crazy. And they were going after me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that profile picture was funny. I remember that era.
Apparently, Mega Dupe did a whole response to your live stream right now, or like a whole video right now on you, Darkrai.
We should make a
Just
response
if
to that
you're-
video of us making a response to this video.
No, I think you should watch it on your own, buddy.
Yeah, I'll watch it later.
Assume it's
Shout
one
out to
of your
Megadude.
fans.
Shout out to
Well,
General
so
Johnny Reed.
Alright. First off, I didn't know that account even existed, and it definitely didn't exist by the time this video was made. Not only that, but there were parody accounts made of both me and Puddle shortly after this video. I know you.
That's not my problem.
We were not involved.
I was not involved.
We
in
were
that
not
at all.
involved. Dude, Puddle low-key be making parodies of himself with how many alt accounts he has.
Bro, I did not care about either of these people at this time.
But I have a
I'm
strong
on
suspicion
stream.
that
I like saw
It's
them in this video for the
possibly-
first time. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
The joke doesn't even really work the same because one, I'm 17. Two, I don't hate gay
That's how
people.
old you
And
thought Dylan
three,
was.
I will never and do not plan on ever retweeting lolly porn. It's kind of strange. I wonder why the joke works in one instance, but not in
Look
the
at this guy
other.
in the chat.
Okay, literally none of those were true. Dub does not hate gay people.
You plan on
That
that?
over 3 years ago do not apply to his current views.
Why is he doing like the speed face right now?
Second off,
I'm
decision
watching the
to
stream.
retweet
Yo, Megadude,
NSFW.
Megadude. I was talking about this earlier. Remember in that like response video Dub made on you? He randomly started like talking about like the alt right for some reason. Like he started talking about politics. Like
Oh yeah,
that was
I
weird as
remember.
fuck.
Like at Thanksgiving dinner, he just broke out and started like chanting politics.
Yeah, exactly. It's so weird. Like
Or
none,
the
like all of his 12-year-old fans are like, "What's an alt right?"
Characters. Sure, you can disagree with him retweeting that kind of stuff. You can believe
What
that
was the
it's
third
morally
right?
wrong, but at the end of the day, it doesn't make him a pedophile.
Who's that painter
My
guy
mind
from
is
Germany?
So I really have nothing more to counter. I think it's pretty
Austria.
clear that Turgray is just trying to avoid responsibility for not properly labeling
I was
this
a
account
minor.
as parody.
I don't get. I
That
don't.
was
I
our
don't,
main
I don't need responsibility.
I'm
Only
typing in
response
the
was
chat
basically
right
him
now.
saying that it was justified because he believed Dub was all of those things. This would have
I
never
mean,
done.
he was.
Why did you fucking write that? And he beats his cock to fucking hack board.
This would have never gone this far had he have just taken the
Eric.
criticism
Why is Eric in this video? What the fuck?
down like
Yo,
he did.
Eric
The
left
fact
a
that he
little like a while ago.
Oh, right. I forgot. They include Eric in this video.
accountability for his own actions. Joke or not, parody or not, you are still
Did I?
open to getting credit for your actions. And that's really the last I have
No,
to say
Eric-
on this
I
matter.
think I'm
Was,
gonna
uh,
That both
chat a little
Cartwright
bit
and
more.
David have a
Was it
past
Eric
life
in
live
yours?
reason
stream.
to take accountability for
I'm
their
gonna chat a little bit more in his live stream, and then I'm gonna fuck off his live stream, and I think just end my stream honestly at this point.
Kind of looks like the one hillbilly from like
Take
The
it
Hills
away,
Have Eyes.
Puddle. The demon of Babylon disguised itself with the coat of the righteous. Yep.
He's a fucking piece of shit, dude. I hate Puddle of Piss so much. He's such a fucking retard.
Dog, hold
Turning
on.
down-
I gotta mute that shit.
Yeah, I'm turning down his fucking stupid music.
Who?
It doesn't matter.
Who makes videos like this and thinks like, people want to watch this? Like, a text on screen and no
Dude,
like,
remember-
music? Like, no.
Remember when he joined this community and he told everyone he was like a 23-year-old man? There's no way that's true.
Like, just do text to speech. It would make. What's wrong with you?
I know, dude.
I don't want to read
This
It's a
try
fucking
hard.
video. I don't want to read it.
Dude, you were trying hard at Fortnite last night.
Okay. Wait, what did he talk about?
Edgy
I
rock
realized that
band,
I can't refute.
Oh wait, this
Hang
segment's
on.
funny actually because it shows my like LS Mark video. That was funny.
All right, I think we're gonna respond to his chat.
Wait, what
a
the
little
what the
bit
fuck is
more.
this?
None of this matters.
It's irrelevant. He's trying to like
Actually-
own me by showing my old video there.
Baby dab.
Bro, that video was so funny. I didn't know how to make a PNG on like GIMP. I used GIMP to make that. So then I was like, Tom, can you make me a character?
All right, I think it's over for me. Anyways, Thanks
What?
for the
Just this
shout out.
this fucking image with no context. What is this fucking segment? Oh, this is a different segment. Oh, this is someone else. Wait, hold on.
Oh, this is Corson, I think.
Your allegations.
Corson's chill now. Corson's like chill.
For my life.
Corson was like just a little lad at the time. He got like manipulated by Dub.
This is me.
He like.
Yeah, let's be again.
Take
Bro, what a waste of an egg.
Alright.
You could have made a delicious egg cheese sandwich with that. I want an egg cheese sandwich. But no. Instead, I'm here at 4:30 watching this retard smash eggs.
Let's see here. All right, there we go. Yeah, we had a really fun stream reacting to it. Yeah. I don't really know what else I can really do for the stream. Oh yes! Before I forget, we have our own business that we have to attend to. And that business is this. I'm gonna be making a straw poll right now. I need to know who is the more loyal court jester. Is it Fartinator, the legend, or is it Hatchet Man, the crack Elmo Padishah? Okay. Let me see right here. And I'm gonna be making a straw poll on this. Create the poll. All right. The straw poll has been enacted. I want everyone to vote now. Go. I'm gonna wait for a little bit too. And don't tell anybody who you voted for. You can make polls in your own live stream chat. I know, but I think straw polls are better. No one talk about the results until I put them out, okay? I don't want the vote being influenced in any way, shape, or form. So, chat. Who is the more loyal court jester? Fartinator or Hatchet Man? I need a good answer now. Sorry, that was just a video my friend sent me. Again, no one tell me who you voted, okay? That feeling when Kevin's stream has more democracy than the US? That's funny. Alright, looks like no one is voting anymore. Come on, there's 19 people voted in my live stream, but only 10 people voted total. Like, come on, guys. Come on, chat. If you haven't voted, go vote. I'm gonna make a link again. Come on. There's only, not even 10. There was only 8 people that voted. Come on. I need to have a complete democracy in my stream right now. Remember what I said about this being a dictatorship? It is, but for this, I want a fucking democracy. Come on, there's 20 people live streaming. 20! You're telling me 12 people have not seen it? I want that number up, up, up! Come on, chat. Keep on voting. If you haven't voted yet, you better vote right now. This is very... I'll say it in my Trump voice. If you haven't voted yet, you need to vote right now. This is a very important vote, okay? A very important vote. So come on, chat. This might be a dictatorship, but for something as important as this needs a democracy. Bro's content is so dry that he has to have a democratic vote between his mods. Red, have you voted? Here you go. Vote right now. Stop the laziness and vote, Red. Nope, we're not stopping the count. I want a clear vote. Come on, Red, just vote already. And don't tell me who you voted for, okay? Or don't say the results of the election so far. Only I can say the results. Come on, we got 10 votes. 10 votes. Come on, guys. Come on. $11 votes. I really want to stop at 15. I want to see if we can get 15. Come on, guys. We need 15 votes here. Come on. People are leaving the stream. I don't give a fuck. This vote is the most important thing, hands down. $12 votes. 12 votes. I ain't voting for Eddie because they timed me out. Come on, Red. You have to be a true fan and you need to vote now. That's funny, Red. That is genuinely funny. We'll be fighting on the front lines for the American conquest of Canada. Is this gonna be the January 6th of Kevin's live streams? Surprised Hatchet Man and Fartinator aren't here when I've been inactive for a while. Yeah! They haven't showed up on this live stream at all, which is very, very disappointing. I needed them to show up because they could have gotten their votes in too. I really want to aim for 15 votes, people. Come on, we have 12. We just need 3 more. If Hatchet Man and Fartinator were here, we would have only needed 1 more. You ain't getting my vote because I'm apolitical? That's funny. Trump, Fartinator is a great court tester, a great guy, he's a funny man, okay? 13! We got 13 votes! Woohoo! 13! Alright, we just need 2 more. We just need 2 more. Yeah, I know, right? This is like the easiest fucking vote to ever engage in. You literally just have to click on a fucking link, which I'll even post again in the chat because this court gesture shit is the only democratic representation that you fools get, okay? Did Red vote? Hatchet Man! Yes! Hatchet Man! We are live streaming a vote right now. Here you go, Hatchet Man. You can vote. Even though it's related to you, you are allowed to vote, okay? "14 votes! 14 votes! 14 votes!" Do you guys think 15? We got 15 votes! Yes! Alright, I don't want to share the results yet because, you know, I want to see how many votes I can get, okay? So even though we have 15, we're going to try to increase it. So everyone vote, vote, vote. Vote, vote, vote. Vote, 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 vote. Yeah. 15 votes. Let's try to get to 20 votes. Can we get to 20 votes? Or at least let's try to get to 18 votes. Come on, guys. And no spoiling of the results. Okay? The results, only I am allowed to reveal the results to everyone. Do you guys understand? Okay? Okay. No one can reveal the results. Only Megadupe can. Okay? Otherwise, it will not be a true democracy. I so wish Fartinator was here, bro. We have Hatchet Man, but we don't have Fartinator. Ugh! Can we get to 17 at least? We have 15. Can we get to 17 or 18? Come on, guys. High turnout is very important for a democracy to function, okay? I prefer dictatorships than democracies. Democracies are for virgins. True! Which is why, Red, this is a dictatorship. But between my court gestures, I want a bullshit election, okay? Wait, I wasn't supposed to say the quiet part out loud. Guys, this isn't bullshit. I promise your vote counts. I really want to see if I can get to 17 at least. 17 is my last max. Come on. Come on, guys. I just need 2 more votes. If Fartinator was here, it would probably help out a little bit. We just need 2 more votes, people. 2 more. Come on. All right, 16. 16 votes. We just need 1 more. 1 more, people. Come on. 1 more vote. 1 more vote. 1 more vote. 1 more vote. Come on, guys. Come on. Somebody in the chat vote. If only Fartinator was here. Yes! 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 We have 17 votes! 17 votes! 17 votes! Yes! Woo! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You guys have no idea how happy I am right now. Alright, that being said, it is time to reveal the results. The winner of this bullshit, true election, deciding the most loyal court jester is... Only I can reveal the results. If I can set this up properly. The winner of the most loyal court jester in my land is... Fartinator! Woo! An overwhelming victory for the Fartinator. 70%, 70.6% of the vote to Hatchet Man's 29.40%. I am so sorry, Hatchet Man. It wasn't even close. That being said, this vote was so worth it, and it was so beautiful. And I love anybody who has sat there and voted in this chat. Thank you so much for this vote. Bro, playing with Legos is base. Rigged, rigged. Somebody saying rigged. I love you, Hatchet Man, but it wasn't even a close election. 12 votes to 5. Ouch. Is Hatchet Man still in the chat or did he leave? I hope he didn't leave. Hatchet Man, please don't leave. Hatchet Man, you're a legend. We still love you, right? I think he left the chat. Well, that is our vote. Hatchet Man lost. Fartinator won. Oh well. That was fun. That was actually really fun. I'm obviously going to take a screenshot of this. And that is a really, really good way to end my stream. Anyways, Fartinator, you have won. Congratulations. You're not here to accept your reward, unfortunately. Hatchet Man, you needed to put up, I guess, a better campaign. I don't know. Hatchet Man literally got caught in this election. But yeah, Fartinator won in an overwhelming landslide victory. So yeah, that was the vote. 17 votes, pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good, all things considered. A true democracy, unlike what's going on in many other nations in the world right now. But anyways, thank you guys for coming and watching my live stream. I really appreciate it. I'll be posting these results tomorrow on a community note in case somebody was not able to attend this live stream. But yeah, I had fun with this live stream. You guys have a good night, okay? Take care.